The disruptions began within minutes and kept on coming.
Brought down in front of the torch.
One demonstrator used a fire extinguisher. Another tried to snatch the torch.
Oh! Someone, as I speak, someone has tried to grab the torch from Connie Huck, the former Blue Peter presenter. A man has tried to grab the torch. He's been hauled to the ground by police officers. He did have his hands on the torch.
With 2 rings of protection, Chinese officials inside, Metropolitan Police outside, the torch battled through. But there were hundreds of demonstrators waiting on the route ahead.
We can argue about a sporting and a political issue, but this is a moral issue. We're talking about torture, we're talking about lack of human rights. That's more important than politics, and that's more important than sport.
But many of the torchbearers sympathised with the protesters. Sir Steve Redgrave saw the day as an object lesson in democratic protest, one China might learn from. It was a tour of London's landmarks. In Trafalgar Square, the torch took the plinth, the protesters the fountains. And it was the demonstrators' message, not China's, that was being beamed out to the world. Along Whitehall, pro- and anti-Chinese demonstrators came face to face. But as the torch approached Downing Street, there were repeated scuffles between police and demonstrators. The torch itself was all but invisible as hundreds jeered its passage. The point of parading it in public was lost. Inside the security cordon of Downing Street, Gordon Brown watched as the flame was handed on. But although he shook hands with everyone, he didn't touch the torch itself. The government's participation was carefully calibrated.